Hello and welcome to the Caymanas Park Highlight Show. In today's edition, we'll have a look at all the races from Saturday the 22nd of January. A total of 9 races were contested, including the feature event, which was a 3-year-old and up overnight allowance matchup. This was named in honor of the 1988 Triple Crown winner and Horse of the Year, Luchipu. Let's begin our highlights package with race number 1. This was a restricted allowance event for native-bred 5-year-olds and up, going 1100 meters. Kevin Brevet's entry, Trulicity, was a late non-starter.
They're off. Cupcake misses the start, gives the rest a jump. Sheer Beauty took off fast and gets that lead. Soul Treasure a length in behind on the outside, overtaken by Nina Dorado now, who goes hunting the leader, Sheer Beauty, and these two match strides, and now Nina Dorado on the rail may just have the nose in front as they arrive at the half-mile marker. Sheer Beauty pressing on the outside. Soul Treasure is asked to join them. Jolly's Dream is 2 further lengths back under the pump in fourth. Queen Destiny is a further 3 lengths away, followed by Gorgeous Gift a length and a half back as they leave the 3 Chanet toward the back of the field and a long way back to the one that began awful, Cupcake. They're coming into the top of the lane. They're there now. Soul Treasure and Sheer Beauty, they go at it up front as they leave the quarter pole behind them. Sheer Beauty in the middle. Soul Treasure right alongside, possibly just the leader over Sheer Beauty. Here's Jolly's Dream now gathering momentum. On the rail, that's Gorgeous Gift in the all red, but they come thundering past the furlong pole. It's Jolly's Dream on the far side. Soul Treasure continues to attack, but Jolly's Dream now begins to open up. Inside the final 16th, it's Anthony Thomas, Awesome Anthony, and Jolly's Dream. They've opened up 3 or more and will score over Gorgeous Gift, then Soul Treasure, Sheer Beauty. Could be Nina Dorado getting the 5th over Queen Destiny.
A brilliant ride by Awesome Anthony Thomas and a delightful win for trainer O'Neill Markland, who had only 1 entry on the race card. Sent off at odds of 4 to 5, Jolly's Dream became a reality for punters by clocking 1 minute 10 and 2/5 of a second to secure the first event. The second event included 4 debutants in what was a maiden condition race, going 900 meters. 7 faced the starter.
They're off and racing. Right in the middle and charting the course as Runway Icon. Maggie's Boy looks to have the overall lead. Valhalla is right there too. Brompton Alex coming on the far side. It's Maggie's Boy in front. Just the leader from Runway Icon. These are the ones. Valhalla is in front. Valhalla looks to have the lead as they come towards the 2 furlong point. Valhalla just the leader from Runway Icon. Maggie's Boy right there too. Brompton Alex is right there also on the far side. That is Sergeant Charge. It's Valhalla in front, and Valhalla looks to have this one all won. Valhalla sprinting off. And this one is fast. Valhalla, 4 lengths in front. Rum Puncher looks to be second. Third looks like Brompton Alex. Got tied for 4th.
44 and 4/5 of a second was the winning time logged by the debutant Valhalla, ridden by Tevin Foster for champion trainer Anthony Baba Nunes. Second went to Rum Puncher, followed by Brompton Alex and Runaway Icon. The day's third was also a maiden condition event. However, this time it was for natively bred thoroughbreds 4 years old and up. 9 faced the starter going 1500 meters.
They're off. Punksy Boy and Dotlin the slowest to leave. Toward the far side, Sparkling Tradition gets a good start with Tiger Bella rushing up to challenge. Miss HJF is on the premises. There goes a Dotlin scooting through on the rail, and Dotlin picks up the lead on the run toward the 6. 2.5 to 3 lengths in front of Tiger Bella. Miss HJF races up next. To Cat Be the Glory has made progress. Bunksy Boy just a length in behind in the red silks. They're followed up by Chromatica in between horses. Victoria's Medallion in the blue sleeves as they leave the 5 is on the rail next. Toward the outside of runners, that's Sparkling Tradition. As they make their way to the half mile, they're almost there, and Military Shot is last. Dotlin intends to go all the way, continues to lead up. There goes moving down just toward the outside. That's To Cat Be the Glory as they've left the 7/16, just 2 lengths in between them. Miss HJF now is pumped and asked to get closer as they leave the 3. Chromatica Race is next. Tiger Baylor is 4 lengths further back with Bunksy Boy in the red. Sparkling Tradition and Victoria's Medallion team up, and Military Shot is out of it completely at the back of the field as Chromatica has turned for home with that lead. Put to the right-hand stick. It is Chromatica out in front under Andre Powell as they have 3/16 of a mile to run. Miss HJF running all over the place in behind, but Chromatica continues to lead up, holding a good advantage inside the final furlong. Can Miss HJF catch this Chromatica? Just about 5 to 6 lengths separates them, and Chromatica keeps on rolling in the third event. It's Andre Powell and Chromatica. They will win by maybe 5. Miss HJF is down in second. Bunksy Boy will finish back in third. In fourth, that's to Cat Be the Glory. In fifth, Victoria's Medallion.
The 4-year-old gelding Chromatica, ridden by Andre Powell, upsets the 4-5 favourite Miss HJF to win convincingly by 7 lengths. Bunksy Boy, To Cat Be the Glory and Victoria's Medallion completed the top 5 finishers. The fourth event saw Lawrence Fremantle's entry, Nakamura, being a late non-starter. 1,820 meters was the distance and saw Santorini, last year's winner of the Winston Fanagriffix Classics, sent off as the even money favourite.
They're off and racing. Curlin's Affair gets a good break. Also, there is T. Brady, and T. Brady shows speed. T. Brady, Daddy Jones right against the rail, and Daddy Jones cuts the corner and leads them. It's Daddy Jones in front of Santorini. Curlin's Affair rushing down into second. Santorini is third. Classical Orb is fourth. Then comes T. Brady and racing at the back. It's a compact field. Racing at the back, here it is. They pass the 6.5 furlong point and making the running. Daddy Jones content to make that lead. A length and a half in front of Curlin's Affair on the inside on the rail. Just on the outside of Curlin's Affair, that's Classical Orb. A length behind them, that is Santorini. 3/4 of a length to Santorini. That is T. Brady, and 2 lengths to T. Fair it is at the back. They come to the 4 furlong point and making the running. It is Daddy Jones in front of Classical Orb in second. Curlin's Affair is in third. Then comes T. Brady, Santorini, and tailing off a bit, that is Fair it is. They come toward the 3, passing the 3, and it is still making the running. Daddy Jones marginally from Classical Orb. Here comes T. Brady coming on the outside. Curlin's Affair kicking in and coming forward too. Right on the rail, it is Daddy Jones still in front. Curlin's Affair traveling nicely in the middle of the racetrack. Out wide, that is T. Brady. It's Curlin's Affair in front and kicking clear there at the furlong pole. Curlin's Affair looks to have this one all won. Curlin's Affair skipping on from the informed Robert Halladine. Curlin's Affair maybe by 4 lengths. Classical Orb is second. Looks like Santorini just ahead of T. Brady.
At odds of 5 to 2, Curling's Affair, under the confident handling of Robert Hadball Halladine, completed victory by 4 1/4 lengths. Curling's Affair posted a time of 2 minutes flat for the trip, covering 1,820 meters. The fifth race saw 13 face the starter for a sprint event over 1,000 meters or 5 furlong straight. It was a race to the wire which saw the top 3 finishers in a blanket finish.
Money Marshall infield in line, they're off immediately. Willardine gets a good start, beginning to tack across already. Boss Izzy the Grey is also running quickly along with a Money Marshall. They race near the stands, but off those leaders, that's Uncle Wall, as they sort themselves out. On the far side, She Says Yes and Pac-Man race together as a team. Starlee not too far off them, nor April Spirit. So this is a wide open affair as they run toward the quarter. Money Marshall near the stands. In the yellow cap looks to have that lead. Boss Izzy the Grey is chasing. On the far side, Pac-Man beginning to come across toward the center. She Says Yes and Starlee both need to do more, but it is a Money Marshall in charge at the moment as they make their way toward the final furlong. Money Marshall just the leader. Pac-Man now beginning to make gains. Boss Izzy is on the premises if good enough. She Says Yes now running on the spot. Starlee on the far side as they come Storm charging up inside the final 16th. Money Marshall being caught by Pac-Man and the Boss Izzy. Money Marshall battling Boss Izzy, and Boss Izzy just gets up. Could be Pac-Man over Money Marshall. On the far side, that's a Breaking Storm. April Spirit looks to be fifth.
Juvenile Patterson with a trademark late burst secures the win aboard Boss Izzy for trainer Lawrence Fremantle. Only a neck separated the top two finishers, with only a short head separating third place from second. The sixth event was another test of speed and stamina, as 7 thoroughbreds competed over 1,820 meters. Horse number 1, Nala's Bushman, stayed home, having been declared a late non-starter.
Ready for a start from Michael Sims. They're off and racing. Graydon showing speed and it gets that break. So it's Graydon tacking across toward the rail, and Graydon leads from Bold Sammy as they go past the clubhouse turn right on the rail. That's Ricky Ricardo. So it's Graydon, Ricky Ricardo, Bold Sammy, Desert Genus tugging hard and going down into second. Then comes Royal Vibes. Hot Ice comes next, and 3 lengths away to Sunshine contented to race at the back. They go towards the 6.5 furlong. It's Graydon in front, a length and a piece from Desert Genus racing in second, a length and a piece before we come to Royal Vibes. Right beside Royal Vibes, that's Boulder Sammy. Right on the rail still, that is Ricky Ricardo. Hot Ice filling the sandwich between horses, and 3 lengths away to Sunshine Cat. They head toward the half mile, the field heading toward the half mile. Graydon still in front. Desert Genus tracking intently. 2 lengths away before we come to Royal Vibes. Hot Ice comes next. Bold Sammy follows. Behind Bold Sammy, that is Ricky Ricardo. Sunshine Cat still at the back. They head toward the 3 furlong point, and it is still Graydon, now attacked by Desert Genus. Graydon in front. Desert Genus comes a calling on the outside. The Ulster scraping paint. That's Royal Vibes. Bold Sammy also scraping paint, but it is still in front. Graydon kicking once again. Desert Genus trying to come. Also switch toward the inside for run. That's Royal Vibes. And now Royal Vibes is the front. Royal Vibes in front of Graydon. Desert Genus. No answers from those two. It's Royal Vibes still in front of Graydon. Desert Genus also coming on. That Ricky Ricardo, but Royal Vibes as this one sewn up. Royal Vibes kicking clear. Looks like three lengths. Then comes Desert Genus.
The 9-5 favourite Royal Vibes, ridden by Paul Francis for trainer Ryan Darby, copped the 6th event. 2 minutes 2 and 1/5 of a second was the winning time. The top 4 was completed by DZ the Genius, the Importy Graydon, and Ricky Ricardo. Race 7 was the feature event, a 3-year-old and up overnight allowance contest going 1,600 meters. This was named in honor of the 1988 Triple Crown winner and Horse of the Year, Luchipu.
They're off and racing. Bloodfire marginally misses it, along with Marquesas. Rassimanuel has speed and shows it. So Rassimanuel leads them out of the 1 mile shoot. Rassimanuel, Double Crown, tugging hard on the reins. In a second, right in between horses, that's Gambler. Creeping up on the rail, that's Supreme Soul. Very early today. Then comes Helicopter behind, right beside Helicopter, that's Chinamax. The trailing pair of Bloodfire and Marquesas. Heading toward the 5 furlong point, and it is making the running. Rassimanuel, just the leader from Double Crown down in second, easily bouncing easily too. Gambler comes next, then comes Chinamax just outside of Helicopter, also there. Supreme Soul bucked down against the rail as they come towards the 3 furlong point on the course, and making the running. Rassimanuel still in front, skipping away by 3 lengths. Gambler is second. Helicopter comes a calling on the outside, right against the rail. That's Double Crown. They're into the lane, 2 furlongs to the money, and it is still making the runnings. Rassimanuel in front. Double Crown testing all the while. It's Rassimanuel in front. Double Crown comes a calling on the outside. Gambler running a big one. Also coming on that Chinamax. Helicopter left back in the distance. It is still Rassimanuel in front. front, but here comes Double Crown, and Double Crown now puts Spade to the opposition, and Double Crown eased down in the end. That's 2 lengths. Double Crown, Ras Emmanuel, looks like Chinamax, just getting there from a Gambler.
Double Crown was the 1-2 favorite and the class of the field. Ridden by Dane Dawkins for trainer Ian Prasad, the 5-year-old chestnut gelding clocked 1 minute 41 3/5 of a second to secure the day's feature event. Race 8 was a restricted allowance non-winners of 3 contests for native-bred thoroughbreds 5 years old and upwards. Chennai Express with Dane Warrior Chief Nelson aboard was the 4-5 favorite for the 1200-meter trip.
They're off. A perfect start. 777 ridden for all he's worth to get that lead over Chennai Express and Miss Hillington. Step in Faith races out wide, Redford in between horses, Nez Pierce on the outside with Dee's Choice. XY Soul races next, possibly 7 lengths separates that group, and a huge gap opens to Cola Will, and purposely showing no purpose at the back. A half a mile to run. They make their way into that turn, and it is 777 who continues to lead from Chennai Express. There goes Step in Faith now with a challenge on the outside. XY Soul has made good progress. Dee's Choice is racing out wide as they run past the 3 and make their way now toward the 5/16th. Miss Hillington is tacked onto the tail end of that group. Nez Pierce is left back on the outside. Redford running onto the rail. Cola Will is next, and then purposely, but they're into the lane, and 777 keeps on with that lead. Here is a Chennai Express now kicking in on the outside, and Chennai Express takes it up. 777 left back on the rail. Watch Step in Faith on the outside now trying to close up. Dee's Choice further back, but it is a Chennai Express driven out to hold the advantage inside the final 16th. Dane Nelson, magnificent Dane, and Chennai Express will win by maybe 3. Step in Faith is second, Dee's Choice third, close between XY Soul and on the rail 777.
Howard Jagai's entry Chennai Express with Dane Warrior Chief Nelson aboard clocked 1 minute 15 3/5 of a second to complete a 3-length victory. Second went to Step in Faith, followed by Dee's Choice and 777. Race 9 was the final event, or the Night Pan as it's popularly known. The field was reduced to 11 following the scratch of Dennis Strait's entry, Hijo Primero.
Enzo Miller does the honors. They're off. Rudge the Indian staggers out. Leo didn't get away that well either, along with Prince Marshall. As they charge down the backstretch, King Antholu on the outside has a narrow lead. It's held over Heart of a Lion, Slam Silano, Irish Whiskey, and there goes Prince Marshall sprinting through. So they make their way down the backstretch and head toward the final 5, and Prince Marshall leads by a length over Irish Whiskey. Slam Silano tracks them in third. Heart of a Lion and King Antholu race out wide. Moneyman is on the rail. 4.5 lengths separates them. A length and a half back to Heavenly Glitter and Leo. A Lovecraft race is next. Fault Line is at the back of that group, and a long way last is Rudge the Indian. They're at the 7/16th and in the bend for home. And Prince Marshall glides along with a 3.5 length lead. It's held over Irish Whiskey. Moneyman punched out on the rail to get closer as they leave the 3. Slam Silano is asked to bubble to the boil. Leo taken out wide with King Antholu. Heavenly Glitter runs the rail, but they're coming into the lane. They're at the top of it, and Lovecraft continues to lead up. Rather, a Prince Marshall holds the advantage as they run inside the final 3/16th. It is Prince Marshall gliding along and skipping away from them. Moneyman is toward the center. Heavenly Glitter on the rail. Fault Line is coming late, but it is Prince Marshall who holds the lead. They're inside the final 16th, and it's Prince Marshall and Yuval Pinnock. There's no catching them. They're out in front and moving away, maybe winning by 8 or more. Heavenly Glitter is second. Fault Line third. Rudge the Indian is fourth. Moneyman is fifth.
It was victory to another favorite as Prince Marshall, the mount of apprentice Yuval Pinnock for trainer Fitzroy Gillespie, recorded an impressive victory by 8.5 lengths. Prince Marshall posted a time of 1 minute 27 3/5 of a second for the 1400-meter trip. As we recap another memorable weekend of racing, no jockey was able to secure more than a single victory on Saturday's 9-race card. However, in the trainers category, Anthony Baba Nunes saddled 2 winners. He secured victory in the second event with the Debutant Valhalla and in the fourth with Curlin's Affair. Well, this has been another edition of the Caymanas Park Highlight Show. I'll see you next time.